Hey everybody, it's your girl Angie. Welcome back to Kiss My Cheeks TV. Excuse me for looking a mess, y'all. I just got out of Aquafit. I want to get these two videos out so I can jump in the shower, make me some dinner, and relax for the rest of the night. And I have to get these two videos out. So tonight we're going to start with the Cabaret, Joseline's Cabaret. The title of this episode is called Why We Not in the Video. Okay. So we already know this is getting ready to go down. They start off, Jay and Lucky is in this kind of sex store called Hustlers. First they looking at sex toys. Then they get on the phone with Joseline. They looking at outfits. Sapphire shows up. Joseline calls and tells them what type of outfits they need to get. And then Joseline shows up. I'm gonna fast forward through a lot of this because a lot of it is fluff and I know y'all want to get to the juicy stuff. So at Hustlers, Joseline is setting up the episode. Y'all know Daisy and Chastity upset because they weren't in the music video. So now everybody is on guard that Daisy and Chastity are upset. Now Joseline is talking about this cabaret. And I think I mentioned this last week. The cabaret is in 2 days. And these chicks have not danced one step in rehearsal. They haven't rehearsed. We're going to get to it at the end of the episode. It looks a mess. I'm just going to spoil it. It looks a mess. But Joseline was like, Jay, you think you can call your daddy? That's code for pimp. You think you can call your daddy and ask him if you could practice late tonight before you get on the strip? We need you to stay to about 11:30. And Jay was like, I ain't about to ask him that. He about this money. We got to make this money. She was like, you can ask him. And Joseline was like, I'm scared to ask him. And I'm like, somebody better ask him. So finally, they get him on speakerphone. Joseline politely asked him if Jay can stay at rehearsal a little bit late. Can she start work a little bit late tonight? And her daddy said it was cool. It's a great opportunity. She understood. And Joseline was like, okay, so from now on, you could be late. And I'm like, what you mean from now on? The thing is in 2 days. The cabaret is in 2 days. Well, she could be late for 2 days worth of practice. I'm going to get to this practice, y'all. Oh, that's next. Now, we at the cabaret rehearsal. Sapphire, Jay, and Lucky come dressed in their best stripper uniforms. I said, Joseline, this does not look like anything you told them on the telephone to buy. Y'all said y'all was going to be breaking away bras. It's going to be kind of burlesque, showing a little bit at a time. These chicks are in all titties and all ass, and you are too. You are too. The only thing y'all got burlesque is some boas. Y'all playing with the concept of the show. And so now here comes Chastity and Daisy strolling in they street clothes. And Joseline is like, why y'all hoes ain't dressed? The way she talks is hilarious to me. And so they come in on BS. They talking about nobody told us when the cabaret was. And Joseline is like, bitch, y'all hoes in the group text. And she was like, we just sent something to the group text and nobody replied. And Joseline was like, y'all nappy-headed hoes are some lies. And so then she was like, everybody else knew it was rehearsal tonight. Y'all in the group text, why y'all ain't know? And so she was like, we ain't talking about them dusty ass bitches over there. And so now Sapphire is mad. She was like, who the fuck y'all calling dusty ass bitches? And it's like, you ain't even in the group text. Why you even in this? You ain't. And she was like, that ain't got nothing to do with it. Don't be calling y'all. I'm not no dusty bitch. And so now Sapphire is on alert. And I'm like, okay, y'all don't mess with Sapphire. She look like she too old to be playing with y'all. And she ain't down for none of these games. And so finally, Joseline is like, y'all shut the fuck up. Y'all late for rehearsal. Y'all ain't dressed. Shut the fuck up. Y'all worried about the wrong thing. And so now they want to pick on Jay for not wearing her glasses. And it's like, can you even see the group text? You ain't got your glasses on. I'm like, y'all are so fucking childish. Why are y'all constantly picking at Jay for any little thing? Joseline says y'all hoes are petty and you giving me a headache. Get y'all asses in the back. Go get changed so we can get dressed. And so now Jay, no, Daisy is talking shit. She talking about Joseline ain't asked us to be in the video because she don't want us to upstage her. She is the Beyonce, but Jay and Lucky are the Kelly and the Rolling. And I said, bitch, y'all some dumb hoes. It's Kelly and Michelle, not Kelly and the Rolling. Dumb, 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 dumb. So she says you have the nerve to invite Daisy because she looks better. Daisy says you didn't invite me because I look better than you. And I said, girl, where? She said, I'm going to outshine Joseline in the video. That's why she didn't invite me. And I'm said, girl, where? I said, if it was not for Joseline giving you this platform, we wouldn't even know of a girl named Daisy. Like, nowhere. Nowhere will we know of a Chastity, and you spell it all wrong, and Daisy. So, moving on. Now Daisy worried about getting paid. And Joseline is like, y'all bitches, I told you I'm going to give you this certain amount. Now, she didn't say how much it was. It probably ain't but $500. This the Zeus Network. Y'all hoes not getting paid. This is platform and opportunity. You better get your followers up and get you some Fashion Nova and flat tummy tea deals. Y'all ain't getting no money. But they really pressed. They are really pressed. They constantly talking about why they not in the video. And so finally, Joseline calls these hoes out for what I've been wanting somebody to call them out for the longest time. And that's colorism. She was like, y'all bitches always messing with Jay and Lucky because you light skinned and you think you prettier than everybody. Y'all be on the fuck shit. And it's like, it ain't got nothing to do with being light skinned. She was like, yes, y'all light skinned hoes think y'all better than everybody and you ain't. And I was like, thank you, Joseline. Thank you for checking these bitches. Thank you for calling the colorism out because they have no reason not to like Jay, Lucky, or Sapphire. It's clearly the episode is set up to be light skin first dark skin. And they're like, Joseline, bitch, you light skin. She's like, I'm caramel. I'm the Puerto Rican princess. Now, Joseline, your ass is light too, but at least you ain't into that colorism bullshit. And I appreciate that. I appreciate that. So now, finally, all these hoes get dressed and they get to rehearse. No, they ain't get dressed yet, but they rehearse. And Joseline is up here doing the motherfucking stanky leg. I said, no, ma'am, Joseline. I said, no, ma'am. This cannot be the cabaret you putting on in 2 days. I said, but this rehearsal is exposing these bitches. Daisy can't dance. Chastity cannot even hold the beat. She can't even do the stanky leg on the beat. And that's all they was doing is the stanky leg. So now they done rehearsed a little bit. Joseline said, okay, y'all hoes go get dressed. And now everybody got to go get their feather boas. And I said, Joseline, you could have at least bought the costumes. You could have at least, the least you could have did is bought these hoes some costumes because all of them look a hot ass mess. Everyone has on something exactly different. Everyone's feather boa looks a hot ass mess except for yours. I said, what is this? Zeus didn't even give it. How much these stripper costumes cost? They can't be but $9.99 because it ain't nothing but a piece of string running up their asses. You couldn't afford to get these girls matching stripper costumes. Moving on. They back at practice. And I said, Joseline, I don't even know how half of these girls are strippers because they can't even shake their ass to the beat of the song. Everyone looks a hot ass mess. Joseline, you look a hot ass mess. That damn stanky leg and then wind it like a dog. Couldn't nobody get it on the beat. The only reason Joseline had it on beat because she was making it up as she went along. I mean, y'all couldn't even pay somebody $100 to choreograph. Make the choreography. Nobody, you couldn't get him $100 for this. I said, this stanky leg cabaret looks a hot ass mess. And then Joseline has the nerve to say, we about to take this on tour. I said, where? Where are you taking this? This ain't nothing. This is nothing but an opportunity for you, and you doing what you're supposed to do, Joseline, to get your song out there. Because I promise you, every week they play that dun 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 dun, dun sex drive dun dun. I'm like, that's a hit. I like it. I want to play that in the car. It can't, you talk too vulgar on the song to get it on the radio. You need a nice pop song. Now that song that you had, Joseline, talking about run me my money, ho. That was a hit. I like that song. Get some more little pop songs with a catchy little hook like that. But this sex drive and you finger fucking money and all that, too vulgar for the radio, girl. Too vulgar. So now Joseline is having a private conversation with Lucky. I don't even want to get into that. Mostly she got in this girl personal business, asking her why she fucking this 51-year-old man. She doing it for the money, child. She doing it because he is helping her out, giving her a place to stay, helping her get on her feet until she can do it on her own. Now, I don't know how much money strippers make, but they all bragging about making 5 bands a night, 4 bands a night. And I'm like, that's way more than my college educated ass is making in a month. If y'all pulling about $20,000 a week and y'all can't take care of yourselves, but I forget, they giving all their money to the daddies, to the pimps. The pimps got all the money. I mean, they stripping for the money, they tricking for the money. Y'all doing too much and not to have no money. None. But anyway, Joseline said, Lucky, you the bottom bitch now. Fuck that bitch Daisy. You the bottom bitch. Okay, so now Lucky is the bottom bitch. They didn't present this to the other ladies, but I'm sure it's gonna be a major issue somewhere down the line. So now Joseline walks into the locker room. And Chastity says, and here we go. Chastity is like, Joseline, you out of order. You done pick sides. I see you for who you are. And I'm like, okay, now we're getting ready to fight. So Joseline, being Joseline, she's like, bitch, y'all hairdos out of order. And I just hollered because I'm like, they do got on the same wig. And it is the same middle part, long to the ass, straight hair. It's nothing cute to it. It's just hair sitting on their head. She was like, y'all hairdos is out of order. And so they finally tell Joseline to her face, like, you didn't want us in the video because we the baddest bitches and we was going to outshine you. And Joseline was like, what she say? She told them something funny. I can't remember. And so now they arguing. They sitting up here talking about we got kids and you disrespecting the bottom bitch. I'm the bottom bitch and I'm your homegirl. You pulled old boy out of my pussy. And I said, okay. Okay, they still pressed about this video shoot. But now I see Daisy and Joseline are a lot closer than I thought they were. I thought they were just maybe a stripper she knew in Miami and she was just happened to be a friend and that's why she got to be the bottom bitch. But if Joseline was in a delivery room and pulled your son out of your pussy, I mean, hell, my sister was in my delivery room and she didn't even do that. So you gotta be real close to have somebody in the delivery room with you. So I can see why Daisy is a little bit more pressed. Like, I'm your homegirl and you didn't even ask me to be in the video. You didn't even ask me. You took sides. You sided with Lucky and Jay, and me and you really are down outside of this TV show. So I can understand why Daisy is pressed. And Joseline probably did tell Daisy to turn up her bullshit, because Joseline, if you that close with somebody, you know the kind of bullshit Daisy is on, and she probably told her to turn it up for the TV, and Daisy's like, you told me to turn it up and now you flip. I don't know, I'm just reading that, but I just thought it was interesting that she said she helped deliver her baby, and I said, okay. So now Joseline was like, y'all bitches have the weakest storylines. And I said, that's true. I said, that's true. Y'all bitches ain't got nothing else to do but talk about how somebody look. And that's what Joseline said. All y'all do is talk about how these hoes look. What is y'all storyline? And so finally, I said, okay, Joseline is spitting producer facts, and you ain't even supposed to be talking about the behind the scenes stuff. And they were like, you only like people with a struggle. You only like these girls because they in the struggle. And Joseline was like, well, what y'all doing? And she was like, we got a business. I got 3 businesses, and I got, she's like, and Daisy got 1 business. She got a boutique, and I'm doing all this stuff. And I'm like, if you got 3 businesses, a boutique, and you doing all this stuff, when you have time to strip? When you have time, when your pimp giving you time to run a business, and you worried about making bands every night to give to Mr. Flowers. So finally, Joseline, being Joseline, she was like, bitch, you got 3 businesses, but you can't get no tag for this Toyota. And I hollered. I said, read that bitch, Joseline. I said, read that bitch. And then she went to Daisy. She said, Daisy, she ain't got no businesses. She said, go get your friend a tag. Go get her a real tag and not this paper tag. I said, yes. Read them hoes, Joseline. And so now we finally get to the scene. Let me see if I missed something. No, I ain't missed nothing. So finally we get to the scene where Chastity is like, well, didn't you get evicted from your house? And that was it. Joseline, it seemed like her wrist went like whoosh and grabbed Chastity's hair and yanked her to the floor. And then she strong-armed her and was like pressing her down. And she was like, evicted where, bitch? When did I get evicted, bitch? And then it went off. So I'm sure next week we gonna get to see the rest of the fight. Now, we all know on social media, they said Joseline got jumped. I don't see how Joseline got jumped, because in that scene, Daisy looked like she was trying to break up the fight. She was not trying to fight with Joseline, and Chastity couldn't get up. Joseline had the best of Chastity. So I don't know who jumped Joseline, but it was about time somebody got them. It was about time y'all was gonna get it. Y'all ran y'all mouth way too much, and y'all picked the wrong one to come with the bullshit. As long as you was talking about Jay, Lucky, and Sapphire, Joseline was gonna let y'all run y'all mouths. But once you said she was evicted from her house, bitch, where? Who house is evicted? A mess. It's a mess. I love it though. I love it though. And I need Joseline to get a second season. And next season, don't even call it the Cabaret, because this Cabaret looks a hot mess. Just call it Joseline and her girls. And y'all just stripping and giving me all the drama from the strip club. I'm still gonna watch it and have some better storylines. Fire that bitch Daisy and Chastity and bring in some new girls. But we gonna see the rest of this fight next week, y'all, and I'm gonna be right back. Ooh, there go the camera. It's time to go. Go ahead, subscribe to the Kiss My Cheeks family. You know, all that good stuff. And I'm gonna come back with some more videos. And go ahead, like, comment, and share. And I will get back with y'all next week. Bye.